During one of the Rotary meetings, we had a group study exchange program where a lot of students from abroad had come to visit India. I mean, especially Chennai. They were with us, and during one of the functions that we held in the evening, we had a get together and all that, and each one was asked to come and tell their views about what they've seen in India. And most of the girls from abroad, when they got their turn to speak, they all had only one thing to say in common. They're saying it is when we heard this term called arranged marriage, and we really used to laugh thinking about this concept of arranged marriage. And then when we asked them what is the reason for that, they said, how can you ever marry a person whom you don't even know? And what a big gamble an Indian takes by getting into arranged marriage. So when my turn came to speak, I said, let's say you fall in love. Even then you don't know that person. So you're also taking a big chance. And you will not get to know about that person until you are married, or even after 2 years only you'll come to know. During the time you are in love, both of you are likely to say a lot of lies about each other, false promises and all these things. So eventually love marriages fail only because of that. So either way, you still don't know the person. But in arranged marriage, at least there was no, you put the whole responsibility on the parents for having chosen. So you don't have a problem within the families. If you go for a love marriage, within the families there are a lot of issues. And your marriage starts off in tension. Whatever starts off in tension is bound to lead to tension later on also. And I always use this word, why do you say fall in love? Why don't you say rise in love? So there is something of the nature of falling. So I always associate with falling more than rising in life. And in India we have the system of horoscope matching, where if you haven't fallen in love, you still got a big option. So many ways and means to check about the other person in terms of compatibility. Yeah, this has been the view of all the wise sages of the wise men, I call them, because the word sages might mean different to the modern world. You might think that they are outdated people and things like that. But marriage, happiness in marriage, these are things about, you can say they are not outdated at all. There are several things in astrology which cannot be outdated. So marriage is one area where you are taking a very huge risk. I would boldly say that in India we have the lowest divorce rate, probably because of the fact that there is an effort to do some horoscope matching. It is not the only reason for that. Of course, we will also say that there is a reason because the parents are with you and they're very careful about it, and there is some sanctity in marriage which nobody wants to spoil. All these things are there. But apart from all this, there is this, the possibility that you can check with the horoscope whether they match or not before the marriage happens. And that is definitely a tool that can ensure happiness than not seeing a horoscope.